Hello traders, welcome to this video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. My name is Chris from Elite Currency. Before we dive into the markets though, I wanted to let you know about Ultimate EA by Mislav Nikolic. Great results we saw in backtesting and in live trading. Live trading is up anywhere between 300 and 700% with the euro dollar. Pound dollar is, in my account, slightly down about 13%, but that's small in my view. The other accounts are massively up, and you can see all the stats here and the backtesting we did, plus live trading, of course, more importantly. There's a discount for the rental. There is a 1 day, 12 hours left, and minus 15% if you order in this time frame. Or if you need a day or two extra, just let us know. But write at least us in the next 1.5 days to let us know about that. All right, anyhow, euro dollar weekly chart, really such a strong bounce at the 78.6 fib. It's really showing, in my view, a reversal, and I think price is going to go up at least towards the 38.2 fib zone here, and the previous 140 or the current 144 you may have the weekly chart, and the previous top, I should say, around 114. That seems very likely. Now, price is at a previous resistance zone at 112, 112.50, so that could create some kind of retracement. But with this momentum in play at this moment, I think a overall bullish reversal is starting to become very likely with the bounce at 78.6 fib. All right, so let's take a look at a bit more zoomed out version like this, and you can see that with this current bullish momentum, there's a fair chance that this bearish swing is finally finished. Now, I did think that fib or swing actually could have been finished here at the 61.8 fib with this bullish move. Then I thought that this bullish move was already about at 78.6 fib. So from that point of view, those two previous bullish bounces did not create the reversal, but this time it really looks different. The momentum is much stronger than the previous two times, and now price actually hit the 78 fully. So I think it's a little bit different. If we look at the patterns, this was a downtrend channel, but a very choppy and slow one. So that could indicate that the bears were losing steam, as I thought for the last 1.5 years. Although it has taken quite some time before price moved up. But this could complete a bearish swing. We have a bullish swing here, a bearish swing here. So price might go up to test the 78.6 fib of the opposite fib from here to here. That is certainly possible. Now we had a 78.6 fib bounce as well. So for the moment, though, 38.2 fib is the target. And if it breaks above that, 61.8 probably, maybe 50, and then the 78.6 fib. But those are very long-term targets. Let's go a little bit down to lower time frames. This is a rocket up on the daily chart. And more importantly, or an interesting fact, is the break above the 144 EMA. It is about 150 pips. That break above the 144 EMA is the biggest break we had so far. Here we had a small break, bounce, 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 small break, but less than 150, bounce, bounce, small breaks, but less than 150. All of these turned out to be actually bouncing spots for downside. With the current break being 150 pips, I think it's too much probably for the bears to handle. And this is looking very much like a wave 3 as price is really accelerating away from the 21 EMA. So we had another higher high here, breaking above this 78.6 fib in a WIS 7. That's quite substantial going up to the 100 fib target. I do think eventually some type of retracement will go back to the 20 EMA. But if it is a bull flag, it's very likely to continue higher towards WIS 8 and 112.50, 112.80 zone for the moment. So bull flag and continuation higher. Now it might make that move up right away and then create the bull flag and then continue higher. So either it's up, flag, up, or it's flag, up, another flag, and up. In any case, bullish basically, as long as it stays above, I would say, at least the 38.2 fib, max to 50. 110, 110.50 are strong support zones. If it stays, even if it retraces to these levels, then price is typically in a pullback, and I'm expecting a bounce and continuation. Only if it breaks below 110 and the 50 fib and the 144 EMA at 109.70, 5-ish, would I be worried for the bulls. Otherwise, expect a continuation higher. Looking at the hourly chart, let's take a look there. Here we had a bull flag indeed, and of course the unexpected rate cut of 0.5% in the US fueled the upside after this flag, of course, right up to the 138.2 fib target. But for the moment, we got a 176.4 fib in sight on the 1 hour chart, 161.8 as well. So I think that it could break this flag and continue right away. If it does make a bigger flag, then it could retrace and bounce at this 38.2 fib. So either a bigger flag or an immediate breakout and then a flag, basically. What is the next target after hitting this zone? Well, let's take a look at the daily chart. There we go. So if price makes a flag or an immediate follow through like this, I would expect a flag at this spot, and then we're looking for a continuation higher towards that 38.2 fib at around 114.50. All right, so like this, up, flag, and then continuation towards that level, or flag, up, flag, and then continuation like that. That's what I'm expecting for the euro dollar. Pound dollar looks bearish, totally different than the euro dollar. In fact, it looks like price completed an ABC pattern at this moment. We got a higher low, but that seems to be part of a wave B. And I think that if price is able to make a break pullback continuation here, it should head lower. Price is already breaking through this support trend line. Now it's kind of at this support zone, so it might make a little bit of a bounce. But if it then bounces at the 21 EMA again and re-breaks, it should be good for continuation lower, excuse me. And the main target could be, well, first of all, with 7, 126.80, and then, of course, the confluence between with 8 and the 61.8 fib and the 261.8 fib target of the 1 hour chart there around 125.50. So those are the main targets for the breakout. Let's take a look at the 4 hour chart. There we go. And this is looking like good momentum and good trend to the downside with lower lows, lower highs. Price respecting the previous bottoms, now resistance, respecting the 20 EMA. So I think as long as price stays below 129, that this is looking bearish, even if we were to make a retracement higher, likely to find resistance and bounce again. And let's zoom out to the daily. There we go. And looks like for the moment that it's making an ABC pattern down. 5 waves up seems pretty good. So at this moment, it looks like it's making an ABC pattern. And I think that considering the break below the 144 EMA and how price is moving away from the 20 EMA zone, that at least a move down to the 61.8 fib is likely. So I'm expecting a breakthrough and a continuation lower for the moment. So nothing else to add, I think. This is looking like a consolidation pattern, and I think it's actually probably going to break out soon and continue lower. On the 4 hour chart, the target could be the 78.6 fib at 124.80, 125 in fact, bounce at the 61.8 fib. So that could be the main target on the 4 hour chart. Looks ready for downside in my view on the 4 hour chart, but waiting for maybe a little bit more confirmation on the hourly chart could be good as an extra confirmation, or even waiting for today's daily candle to close, wait for a break below 127.40, and if it breaks with a low and closes below that level tomorrow or later this week or even beginning next week, look for pullback and continuation towards 125.50 basically. All right, that's my 2 cents at least, and that's just my view for the moment, of course. But I will do an update over the weekend or Monday. Wish you great trading in the meantime, and if you're interested in a fully automated trading system, then check out Ultima EA. And if you like what you see, then there's the next 1.5 days till a discount. If you need a little bit more time, just write us an email. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.